Hello, my gorgeous gemmies. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel. This is your girl, Taurus Sun Tarot. So you guys, we kind of already touched on some messages that I got in meditation. I just like to spit these out here, just see if they resonate at all. And sometimes they tie into the readings, sometimes they don't. So we'll just see here. We have Carnival and Animals, 125. You guys, please don't mind my voice. I have not been feeling too hot. So I'm still trying to do readings, y'all. Okay, a bitch still gotta show up, still gotta work. Okay, this is like my second job, so we still clocked in, all right? And as a reminder, any little bit that you can do to help support the channel, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel. Any little bit helps, okay? If you would like to book a personal reading, all of that info is in the description box below, okay? So anyways, we have Carnival and Animals 125, which I already kind of touched on. 125 too, I don't know if there's like a Psalms 125 or that could be like from a book, like a verse or a saying from a book. Doesn't have to be the Bible, but like page 125 of some book could be significant to you. And then we have the Jump Jump, the House is Jumping song. And then I heard Breaker 19, almost like over like an old CV radio. And it was very like crackly, and it was like breaker 19. So no idea. And then I heard I love you, and I felt that shit. And then my feet started to tingle, and I don't know if any fellow empaths or tarot readers or energy workers like follow the channel and can comment on this, but like that's a new download for me. So the best thing that I can say as the person who received the message is you could have a lot of energy in your feet. Some of you actually, now that I'm saying this, could suffer from restless leg syndrome or something like that. I'm hearing like try beets, or try root, like beets, or like cranberry, prune juice, something like that. And then fingers. I could like feel someone has a lot of energy in their fingers. Sometimes this is how smoking habits actually can develop, because you don't have a creative outlet for use of your fingers. That's something I've learned about myself, and this is why tarot. So it's, it's something to keep my hands busy. Like I like to move my hands. I talk with my hands, etc. So, and then the veil is thin. You guys, when I was driving home, I just remembered like Halloween is so close, All Hallows Eve. So, and it just, I did a few tarot readings like just last week. I've been uploading a lot more frequently, and the messages have been so clear and so like just obvious. Like the shit comes out on camera while I'm doing it. And, I just remembered like, wow, like the veil really is thin right now between the spiritual and physical realm. So yeah. And then we have direct downloads. Some of you guys could be tapping into that. Even if you're not a tarot reader, you don't have to be to feel energy. So yeah. And then time to rest and relax. Okay. And then I heard hummingbird and fall, like just like the season, and drown out the noise. Trust, child of the divine light. I heard classical music for some of you guys if you're trying to work on psychic abilities, or if you just want some peace and quiet, really. I feel like classical music is calling you. And then I heard tea, and just like reset yourself, like just really get set up for the week, for the rest of the month. Like, you guys, remember, we only have like basically 2 months left in the year yet, so it's like, what do you want to work on? Like, what are any additional things you need to tie up before the end of the year? Okay. Also on October 14th, we have the new moon in Libra and the solar eclipse. Your kidneys, your bladder, your veins, and your skin could be affected. Doesn't mean they will be, but if you have sensitive, if you have sensitivities in any of those areas, they could be heightened at this time. Okay, we'll just say that. So, spirit angels and ancestors, please help me get an oracle message from this deck for my Gemmies, for my lovely Geminis. What messages do we have coming out? And then we'll get into the tarot here. You guys, I swear to you, I think this came out in your last reading that I just posted. I could be wrong. But anyways, definitely carving your path. Definitely continuing with your willpower. Yeah, it feels like Spirit is almost like testing you at this time. It's like, listen, the path isn't going to be easy. Do you think that LeBron James or, you know, Coach K, do you think Josh Allen, do you think these, like, and I don't mean to only use sports references, but do you think, like, I'm trying to Jesus Christ, other important people, like, do you think they're Oprah Winfrey? I don't know. Like, do you think that their paths were easy? Like, do you think any of them would say, oh, it was like easy to get here? I don't think so. So we have honor myself always, and anything is possible. I think Spirit is just trying to remind you guys right now, like, anything truly is possible, but it's going to require work and willpower, and all the time. Like, not, if you guys watch the, I'm getting a message from the show The Bear, and it's basically saying, like, he says to her, if you want a star, in reference to, like, they're owning a restaurant. So he's like, if you want to get a star, you will have to care about everything more than anything. Every detail counts. Every second counts. You are going to have to make everything matter more than anything else. So you just take that how it resonates, Gemini, with whatever projects you're working on. I feel like for a lot of you in this moment, you are definitely facing conflict, both internally and externally. I feel like for some of you, you definitely want to just kind of, with the devil in the chariot, I'm picking up on, like, you just want to hop in your car and, like, put it in drive and keep driving. You're like, I don't want to put up with this. I don't want to have to deal with this. Yeah. With the Eight of Swords, it could definitely just be really negative in a, I don't want to say negative. You could just be, I think this is Spirit's way of saying your willpower, your mindset, the things that you say to yourself matter. So where can you put more love with the Empress here? Where can you bring in more love to your thoughts? When you're quiet, when no one else is there to talk to, how can you bring in more love and more kindness to the words that you speak to yourself? Okay. So let's see what else we have coming out here for my Gemmies, my little Geminis. You guys drop a comment. Let me know if any of this resonates, of course, okay? So we have Judgment, first card out. With willpower, I feel like for some of you guys, you could be, someone could be coming back around who was in your energy before. This is like a cycle that will repeat itself with willpower here. This is a cycle that has the potential to repeat itself if you allow it, okay? Shuffle for Gemmy. What card was that? The Fool. Are you guys hesitant about a new beginning? Are you, where can you bring more trust into yourself? The Hanged Man, you're thinking about it. Gemini, in the current moment, I know you're thinking about it. Don't do it, Gemini. It's a trap. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Shuffle for Gemmy. 2 major arcana so far. That's amazing. With 1616, that's mirroring itself. Wow, you guys, the 3 of Cups is super significant. Either this is third-party energy, or you guys are going to be meeting someone through a friend. This is, I think, Spirit is saying with the, yes. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Confirmation. Oh, let me get my words out because this is too much. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, for some of you, if you have had to make a judgment call with a connection, you put an end to a connection and someone is trying to come back around, they're trying to rekindle, and you're honestly thinking about it, don't, because Spirit is saying there is so much potential here with the Three of Cups, with celebration, especially during this time with fall, the pumpkin here, and like the fruits of your labor. Hang on tight, because in the future, Nine of Cups, the Star, Ace of Cups, you don't see coming. You don't see this coming, Gemini. So please stay your path. For some of you guys, I'm picking up on like stay your path, stay the course, channel that willpower, and remember what you are worth. Okay, what you are worth, Gemmy. Okay, shuffle for Gemini, please. Clarify judgment. Knight of Pentacles. Yes. Okay. Okay. Clarify the Hanged Man, please, for Gemmy. In the past, I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, you had to walk away slowly. You had to walk away slowly because you truly do care, because you put so much time and effort into this. So of course you don't want to cut this person off. Of course you don't want to fight. This is what you wanted with them, you know, but you know you have to go now. Yeah. Clarify the Hanged Man, please. Yeah, you have to remember, and you are currently remembering, you're recognizing how many options you truly have. And it's like, listen, if you go back, that's exactly, you cannot do the same thing over and expect different results. That is the definition of madness, right? Yes. Okay. And you are going to receive clarity on this situation. Like if you're on the fence, Spirit is going to come in and say, oh, let me tell you again, like 5 times over, why we shouldn't go down this path again. It's like kind of what I'm getting. Oh, that's funny. What is the advice for my Gemmies, please, Spirit? And then we'll wrap this up. This is a bit longer than I was expecting. Sorry, Gemini. I just love you guys so much. Can't help it. Shuffle for Gemmy. For Sun, Moon, Rising. However Gemmy sits with you is welcome here. Ooh, 3 of Swords. Okay. I'm going to put these back. Page of Cups, 8 of Wands. I feel like the advice here, I'm going to keep shuffling, but a quick message is like, be careful not to wear your heart on your sleeve. Be careful to have healthy boundaries, okay? That could just be for someone. And also with the Page of Cups, it's like remembering that boundaries are okay, but you don't need to build walls where you can just show someone the door. You know, you don't need to 13 on the timer, as I said that. You don't need to keep everyone out. You just need to show that one person who can't respect you or who broke your heart just exactly where the door is. Yeah, someone definitely was pulling some shady shit in your energy. And I feel like what breaks your heart about this, Gemini, is that you didn't see it coming from this person. You would have never expected it coming from this person because you had nothing but love in your heart for this person, for this energy. So you're like, yeah, of course I never expected you. And I feel like what's even worse is this person was kind of like, haha, like, yeah, they never even saw it coming. It's like kicking a fucking blind person. Like, what? Like, of course you didn't see it coming. Like, you were, like, what do you mean? Like, you know? Oh my goodness. Okay, Gemini, what's the additional advice, please, for my Gemmies? Spirit, let's get some uplifting advice for my Geminis at this time. For Sun, Moon, Rising. Ooh, oh my. I hope the camera caught that. 2 of Wands, moving on, moving forward, waiting, no longer waiting for the ships to come in, okay? to me, and especially in this rendition, how the two wands are behind him, this is no longer like on the fence, hemming and hawing. This is like, okay, how can I plan to get there? Like, I've been waiting, like, you know. Let me see what other card. Okay, and then also the Nine of Wands. Again, just like, so the wounded warrior, yes, but also like healthy boundaries. Like recognizing that like not everyone is out to hurt you, even if this one person tried to get away with something, you know, like not everyone can, and not everyone will. You know, and then you have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Wow, with the sun. What a beautiful rendition. So what you don't see coming is that you're manifesting your true happiness, Gemini. Okay, so keep the faith and just remember that not everyone is here to hurt you. Okay? And I truly, truly think you have something coming right behind, right through. It's like, it's so close. So just keep the faith, keep the willpower, and stay the path. And you guys are divine light workers. So keep your prayers up. Okay, keep your manifestations going, especially with the Magician here. Okay, I love you so much, Jemmy. I'm gonna leave you here. I hope you guys have a great night. Stay in tune. If you guys keep watching and sharing and liking and subscribing, I will definitely keep posting. See you soon.